Hey guys, GameR016 bringing back with another video. This is yet another Naruto drawing, and another drawing of Naruto Uzumaki. At least Naruto Uzumaki is the main subject of this specific drawing, hence why the two Narutos are in the center. If I haven't pointed out before, I'm rewatching Naruto and Naruto Shippuden, and that's probably why I'm more inspired to do a lot more Naruto related drawings, and why the last 5+ videos have been Naruto related drawings, well, for the most part, and a lot of them specifically include Naruto Uzumaki. In terms of the Naruto characters I have drawn, I'm not going to include Gar for this, because I only drew his face. But the Naruto characters I have drawn is Sasuke during the training exams, Rock Lee, obviously Naruto Uzumaki with the sexy jutsu, Jiraiya, Tsunade twice, and I think that's it actually. Oh wait, I drew Shippuden Hinata a while back after I finished Diamonds Unbreakable. For those of you who know JoJo's, or after Golden, regardless, it was after that point. So yeah, I'm just gonna briefly explain the idea of this piece. I had this idea ever since I finished the first arc / mission that Naruto goes on in Shippuden, in the Kazekage rescue arc, as people would probably call it, or the Gaara rescue arc. And in the end of it, when Team Guy, Team Kakashi, and Chio are looking at Gaara's body, because Shukaku was taken from Gaara and therefore Gaara died, Naruto started crying, and he mentioned how he couldn't save Sasuke, and he wasn't able to save Gaara either, and that due to that, his training was essentially a waste of time because nothing's changed. And I wanted to express the I don't know what the feeling would be called, the feeling of helplessness that Naruto felt when he couldn't bring Sasuke back and deliver on the promise he made to uselessness, and then when he agreed to bring Gaara back, and he couldn't save Gaara from the Akatsuki. That's why there's the Naruto in the hospital on the left, pre-Shippuden, and then there's the Naruto on the right crying, because that's what he was doing during that moment when he realized that he realized his own shortcomings, and that his training didn't change the outcome, which is honestly a sad thing to think about in general, when you work so hard but then at the end of the day nothing you do changes the outcome. That is like you're down in the pit of despair, figuratively speaking. So that's what I wanted to represent. On the left, I'm not looking at the Speedpaint, so I don't know, but on the left is the Final Valley, or at least the Madara statue part of the Final Valley, with Sasuke with Sasuke's back, because Naruto couldn't stop Sasuke from leaving. Sasuke's back is just representing that Sasuke has moved on ahead of Naruto into the darkness, and Naruto couldn't bring him back from that. And then on the right is just Gaara laying on the grass, Gaara's dead body, laying on the grass, and then Naruto looking at that because he couldn't do anything to stop that. That is what this represents, and I hope you guys understand that. I tried to explain it the best I can, because sometimes the message isn't extremely clear. Obviously, if you haven't seen Naruto Shippuden, or at least Naruto Shippuden up to episode 31, 30/31, then you're not going to understand this whatsoever. But if you have, and you remember this, you should be able to understand this. And while we're on the topic of Naruto, well, right now I'm on episode 129, Infiltrate the Village in the Ring. I watched 128 earlier today in relation to the day I'm recording this, which is a Tuesday. This video is going to be out on Friday, so 3 days ago for you guys. And at the end, there's the scene where Minato and Kushina ask Jiraiya for his permission to name their son after the main character in his book, Tales of a Gutsy Ninja, Naruto. And then Jiraiya said that he came up with the name Naruto while eating ramen. And Naruto's favorite food is ramen, and more specifically, it's miso char siu with pork. It's miso char siu ramen pork. That's the specific favorite ramen he eats at Ichiraku Ramen. And if you guys want to verify that, it's the episode toward the end of Naruto Shippuden. I remember this from the second time I watched the series. It's the episode where Rock Lee, Tenten, and Tenten are contemplating what gift they should give Naruto and Hinata for their wedding. By the way, spoiler alert for those who haven't seen Naruto Shippuden. You probably should be watching this video, because I'll talk about stuff that happens in Naruto Shippuden. So, and then Rock Lee goes to eat at Ichiraku Ramen so he can understand Naruto better, and then Ayame tells him that Naruto's favorite ramen is miso char siu with pork. So, yeah. Anyways, Naruto's favorite food is ramen, and Jiraiya literally named Naruto. He randomly came up with the name Naruto as a result of eating ramen. If you guys don't get the connection, like, it's 9,000 IQ plays. Jiraiya was eating ramen. Ramen is the reason why Naruto has his name, and Naruto's favorite thing to eat, basically the only thing he eats, is ramen. So Jiraiya created Naruto's habit of eating ramen. It's just such 9,000 IQ Naruto plays. Like, it's honestly crazy that I didn't think about that the first 2 times I watched the series. Also, the first 2 times I watched the series, I guess I completely forgot about how Naoki just ran into the battle and then got blown up. And when you think about that, that's like a pretty sad way to go as a shinobi. Like, the third Hokage went by sacrificing his life to seal Orochimaru's arm, so he can't use jutsu, which also, by the way, I'm guessing summoning jutsu doesn't count as a ninjutsu or genjutsu, because how is Orochimaru able to summon Triple Rashomon against Four-Tailed Cloak Naruto? Like, and when the summoning jutsu is first introduced in the series, or first explained in the series by Jiraiya to Naruto, Jiraiya specifically says it's a type of a ninjutsu. Orochimaru's arms are sealed, therefore he should not be able to use any ninjutsu whatsoever. That's why he couldn't reanimate the first 4 Hokage. So I'm confused as to how he summoned Triple Rashomon when the summoning jutsu is classified as a type of ninjutsu. Orochimaru should not have been able to do that. So, is Rashomon an exception? Like, I thought Naruto had no plot holes, but that's a major one. Or not no plot holes, but like no inconsistencies or anything like that. And then another one way later in the war. How is it that Obito never loses any sight in his eye after using Mangekyo Sharingan? He never got Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. And yeah. So, with that in mind, I'm just going to end it here. I'll see you guys in the next video.